Welcome to the world of madness. My name is Drew. I am the host of the Drew vs. the World podcast, and this is a part of the Content Creators of Color C4 Challenge. Today I will be picking again a random card from our illustrious sponsor, Poddex. And what is Poddex, you ask? So do you find it difficult to come up with content ideas for your podcast? Or perhaps you've gotten stuck during an interview with a guest where you just have nothing to ask anymore? Try Poddex today. Poddex is the best all-in-one podcast idea generation tool. You get everything from episode ideas to interesting conversation starters and engaging discussions for your live streams, and even social media content ideas. With this tool, you don't have to spend weeks trying to come up with content for an episode or unique questions for your guest. Just shuffle the cards and pick one at random. Hit the record button and get started. Now you can make better content, have more fun while you're at it, and get your viral moment. All with Poddex. Head over to poddex.com and use offer code C4C for a little bit off. And this will help support the content creators of color. So now again, we're going to go right into it. Now I will be using the W2F pack of Poddex, which I love. And I'll just do one shuffle. Let's see what we got here. The question of the day is, what is something that everyone looks stupid doing? The question is, what is something that everyone looks stupid doing? And if you want to answer the question, go to or send me an email at info@drewversustheworld.com or send me a DM at Drew vs. the World podcast. So what is something that everyone looks stupid doing? I think looking stupid doing is relatively like it's in the eyes of the beholder. But of course, I have to say, people think they can dance, but really can't. So a lot of the times I've seen people definitely at work functions or even in the club. It's always that one person that's like, they're like, go Ryan, go Ben. And they're like thinking that they're killing it, but it's totally opposite. I think everybody has that one humbling moment where they're actually like thinking that they're killing the dance floor, but in all actuality, they're really like killing the dance floor. So I always think that people's perception of themselves is widely different than the actuality of what's happening outside of them. So one thing I can say is that I think I'm a decent dancer. I think I can move. I can wind my hips a little bit. But, you know, if somebody's looking at me that's actually a professional dancer, they'll be like, what are you doing? And then choreography and things like that. It's little story time. When I was in college, I actually was a part of my step team from my sophomore year. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Epsilon Chapter 1927, Follow 8, number 3. You already know. But I was wanting to be on the step team so bad. I really wanted to be on the step team because it was something that I felt that was difficult to me. I could never like catch that beat, step, and hands and claps and all that stuff. And it was honestly a challenge. It was a real challenge for me, to the point where I was practicing with the step master. I was practicing with friends. I was practicing at families' houses. When I wasn't doing nothing at the crib, I was practicing then. It was all about me just trying to overcome this hurdle that I thought in my mind I could not accomplish. And at the end of the day, it was funny because a lot of the people that were on the step team, they're naturally gifted at it. And me and my LB, Marcus Henderson, shout out to you, Desert Store number 2. We really didn't have quote unquote the skills, but we had the determination and the passion. So me and him would just literally practice for hours at a time at either his room or my house. And people were really giving us not the benefit of the doubt. They were like, hey, you guys can't do it. You're not catching the beat. He don't know it. Hey, they used to pull us out of the kind of the stepping line and tell us to just do it by ourselves to try to catch us if we're messing up or things like that, just to get it perfect. At the end of the kind of this trials and tribulations, through the stepping process, we came out very victorious. We were on the step team. We had our own solos. We won multiple championships. We won our step show championship, the one at John C. Smith University. Then we won a couple others off campus, and then we won CIAA step show that year. So it just goes to show you that sometimes, even if you looking stupid now, you can get better through determination and grit, just kind of grinding it out. But again, it's in the eye of the beholder at the end of the day, because somebody biting their lip doing the Dougie, or somebody biting their lip trying to do the floss, to you as an OG, you might not really get that motion. But if you're doing swag surfing, the youngins don't know how to do that. So I would really say that, again, it's in the eye of the beholder. I really love the story of me kind of like really love the determination that I gave myself to become better at something I thought I looked stupid at doing. So this really, at the end of the day, comes into, if you want to get better, grind it out. Keep on going, pushing yourself, push others. Without Marcus, I don't think I would have, at the end of the day, got through this, because people were telling us we were shit. So shout out to him, shout out to y'all. And always remember, if you're looking stupid or you think you're looking stupid, you probably are. But keep on going at it, and maybe somebody will like it. It's always in the eye of the beholder, who's looking stupid, who's looking ugly, all that good stuff. So that was the question. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Give us your answers at info@drewversustheworld.com, or send it to my DMs at Drew vs. the World Podcast on Instagram. And of course, support the content creators of color collective, and thank you to our sponsor Poddex. If you want to support the content creators and also support Poddex at the same time to get some wonderful questions, go to poddex.com, enter that offer code C4C at checkout, and you get a little bit off on your first deck of Poddex. I recommend the How Dare You pack, but go and choose. We have a bunch of packs to give to you. There's also an app. We'll talk about that later. So again, thank you so much for being part of the world of madness. Thank you so much for listening to the content creators of color. And I look forward to talk to you very soon. Peace. We out. Please out.